Alright, so in between my Chrono Trigger playthroughs, I'm going to be doing another playthrough of the PSP version of Final Fantasy IV. I've had a request to do this, so I'm going to do my best. Before I start, I'm going to say this emulator I'm using, the PSP emulator, it's very good, but it's still sort of under development. It's still working on a few things. Not every game works well with it. Some games are glitchy, some crash. Others work perfectly fine. I've found there's quite a bit of sound stuttering. That might be to do with my graphics card, etc. So excuse any sound stuttering, minor glitches, or green outlines around certain sprites, because there's not much I can do about that, and it is being worked on. So I just thought I'd put that out there. Other than that, it's a brilliant game, and it's probably the definitive version of Final Fantasy IV. Probably better than the iPad version, which is my second favourite. So without further ado, here's Final Fantasy IV on the PSP. Emulated. Not the best quality right now, but it is being worked on. You'll see some stuttering sound probably. Apparently they fixed the major game-breaking crash now as well with this latest emulator build. No, the in-game graphics don't look like this. This is just a cutscene. It's not going to look like Final Fantasy 13. Okay? Get that out of your head right now. The game does not look like that. This is a cutscene. That is all. Wouldn't it be amazing though if it did look like that? The After Years is kind of an expansion to the original game. You know they're charging an extra £10 for the expansion on the iPad shop. It's ridiculous. If you get it for the PSP, you can get it all included in one game. Such a rip-off. Anyway. So yeah, buy this game on PSP if you love Final Fantasy. Right, it's a good game. This emulation is not the true experience because obviously, like I said, it's still being worked on, it's glitchy, there's green outlines, sound stuttering, etc. I've done my best to tweak my graphic settings and the emulator settings, but I don't know, there doesn't seem to be much I can do about some of it. As you can see, Cecil there has a bit of a green outline around him I couldn't seem to get rid of. And there is some sound stuttering, as I mentioned. Also, if you want a 3D experience of the game, you can get it on iPad or DS. The iPad version, or iPhone if you prefer, you don't know, has higher resolution than the DS, so it doesn't look nearly as fuzzy. But the DS one has faster frames. I found the iPad one to have a little bit of slowdown, frame drops. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Now I've still got a PSP somewhere. I might even consider buying this one day. At least I don't have any sound glitches. Green outline doesn't seem so bad at the moment. Sometimes it looks worse than others. Just bear with me, I'm just going to turn the in-game sound down a bit. Ah, that's better. Now you can still hear the music, but you can hear me, who's far more important. Probably didn't hear a word of what I was going on about before I started the game, did you? Oh, where did I need to go now? I'm trying to remember. Wasn't there stuff in the right tower or something? I really should be reading that. I shouldn't be skipping that, should I? Because I'm just so used to like just blah 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 blah, you know, skipping past all the crap. He's not really saying anything important anyway. He's just going on about, I don't know. Doesn't matter. checking there's nothing hidden there. On the iPad version of this game, this is an actual cutscene. Like, I forgot to mention on the iPad they actually speak. It's not very good voice acting, so I turned it off. But yeah, if you like sort of wooden performances, then go buy that version. Ah, damn, the sun's shining on my screen. Go away, sun. The fiddle would be blind trying. Ah! That's even worse. There we go. Yes! Finally! God, it took long enough. I hate how long this game takes to get going. Kane doesn't have an outline. And so the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of his command as a captain of the Red Wings. That's a glitch there, that wavy line in the middle of the screen. He and the Master Dragoon Kane head toward the Dark Valley for the village of Mist. The advent of the airship marked the realization of Baron's dreams, but also the birth of its militarism. With its Royal Air Force Red Wings, Baron soon reigned supreme. Now as monsters multiply and stir unrest, Baron only exploits its power to collect the world's crystals. Why? Why indeed? The crystals silently shed their light. Okay. Alright, this isn't quite as impressive on the overworld, is it? What did I need to do here? Did I need to go into the village and buy some crap? How much money do I have? 480. Probably, oh, it's a bit flickery there. I'm definitely going to be playing around with settings off camera just to get it absolutely optimal. What level am I? Level 10. I think it's a higher level than what we start on the iPad. How much experience do I need to go up? 759 and 300. How much do they give around here? And what equipment do they sell in the village? Oh, that's a point. Do they have any like hidden stuff? Like sometimes they like hide crap in pots, don't they? See? Wow. Certainly runs a lot faster than the previous version of the simulator. Something there. Maybe not. Oh, didn't want to do that. Oh well. There's a battle, let's see how this works. Wow, this looks way more awesome than the previous version of the emulator. I definitely prefer this to the 3D version. It looks amazing. I don't think we got much XP for that, did we? 259. I don't think we really need to be grinding levels at this point. It's very flicker there, that graphic. I can sort that out, don't worry. This part was basically just an introduction to the game, you know, show you how amazing it looks on PSP. I could have played the Super Nintendo version, and trust me, it does not look this good at all. I mean, wow, look at the colours, it's so rich. I'm just going to get to the entrance of the cave and then I'll stop and I'll teach some things and it'll be even better. And I'll talk more about the differences between the iOS versions of the game and the SNES versions in this. Because they're all very different to each other. Okay, so I'm going to stop there because I think I've been playing for a while. I don't know, about 15 minutes because of all the bloody cutscenes and all that crap. Okay, probably missed a few things in the village as well. Anyway, let's stop there. Heck, you might not be able to hear me. I might need to sort all the audio.